People do not come into our lives by chance. Stoicism. Have you ever noticed that certain people seem to enter our lives just when we need them the most? It's almost as if they were sent with a purpose, to deliver a message, offer guidance, or help us navigate a challenge. Have you ever felt a strong sense of familiarity with someone you just met, as if you had known them in a past life? In today's video, we'll delve into the profound idea that people don't come into our lives by chance, but for a specific reason, a concept deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy. Get comfortable and stay with us till the end, because the insights we're about to share could transform the way you view your relationships and life encounters. But before we dive in, don't forget to subscribe to Stoic In Your Life, turn on notifications, and share this video. Your support helps us create valuable content that nurtures your spiritual and philosophical growth every day. One. In a tranquil Japanese garden, an elderly monk named Hotaka sat meditating beneath the delicate blossoms of a cherry tree. As the petals danced around him, a young man named Hiroshi approached with a mix of reverence and curiosity. "Master," Hiroshi began, "I often meet people who seem familiar, as if our souls are somehow connected. Other times I encounter individuals who bring me unease, as if their presence is meant to challenge me. Do people come into our lives by chance?" Hotaka opened his eyes, his gaze steady and wise. "Hiroshi," he said, "people do not come into our lives by accident. This truth runs deeper than we often realize. Every encounter, every relationship carries significance. Some people will walk with us only for a short while others will accompany us through the twists and turns of our journey." The monk rose gracefully, gesturing towards the sky. "Consider the birds above," he continued. "They do not fly aimlessly. They are guided by the currents of the wind, just as we are guided by unseen forces in our lives." This story of Hotaka and Hiroshi captures a profound Stoic principle: the interconnectedness and purpose behind our relationships. Marcus Aurelius, one of the great Stoic philosophers, once said, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." This reminds us that every person we encounter plays a role in the grand tapestry of our lives, contributing to our growth and understanding. When we think about the people who enter our lives, it's important to recognize the lessons they bring. Some individuals may challenge us, testing our patience and resilience. These encounters are not random, but are opportunities for us to practice the Stoic virtues of wisdom, courage, and temperance. They teach us to remain steadfast and composed, even when faced with adversity. On the other hand, those who bring joy and support enrich our lives in different ways. They remind us of the beauty of companionship and the strength found in unity. As Seneca wisely stated, one of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood. These meaningful connections help us navigate life's complexities with a sense of solidarity and mutual respect. In modern life, the idea that people do not come into our lives by chance can be a powerful guide. Consider the colleagues at your workplace, the friends you meet through various activities, or even the strangers you encounter briefly. Each interaction holds potential meaning. By embracing this perspective, we can approach our relationships with greater intentionality and mindfulness. For instance, in a professional setting, viewing your interactions through a Stoic lens can enhance your leadership and teamwork. Understanding that each team member contributes uniquely to the collective goal fosters an environment of respect and collaboration. When challenges arise, instead of seeing them as obstacles, we can see them as opportunities to strengthen our character and problem-solving abilities. In personal relationships, adopting this mindset encourages us to value and nurture our connections. We become more attentive listeners, more compassionate partners, and more supportive friends. The Stoic practice of reflecting on our day and our interactions, as recommended by Epictetus, helps us learn from our experiences and continually strive to improve. Moreover, Recognizing the non-random nature of our encounters can help us cope with loss and separation. When someone leaves our life, it is not merely an end but a transition. As the Stoic philosopher Epictetus said, "He who has a why to live can bear almost any how." Understanding the purpose behind our relationships, even those that end, gives us strength and clarity. In today's fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the deeper significance of our interactions. We often rush through conversations, distracted by technology and multitasking. However, by slowing down and being present, we can fully appreciate the people we meet and the lessons they bring. This mindful approach enriches our lives, fostering personal growth and a deeper sense of connection. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us that people do not come into our lives by chance. Every encounter, whether positive or challenging, serves a purpose in our journey. By embracing this perspective, we can navigate our relationships with greater wisdom, compassion, and resilience. Let us remember the words of Marcus Aurelius: "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Through this lens, we can find meaning and fulfillment in the intricate web of human connection. Hiroshi gazed at the birds soaring across the sky, pondering deeply on the master's profound words. The serenity of the moment was palpable, yet it was laced with the weight of wisdom. Hotaka, standing beside him, continued with a voice filled with calm authority. "Think of your life as a garden," he said. "Every person who enters your life is like a seed sown by destiny. Some blossom into vibrant flowers, adding color and joy for a fleeting season, while others grow into towering trees, offering shade and stability for years. Each one brings the potential for new growth and learning." Hiroshi nodded, his mind drifting to the myriad of flowers and trees that had dotted the landscape of his life. He could see the faces of those who had come and gone, each leaving behind an indelible mark. Hotaka's words were a gentle reminder of the transient beauty and enduring strength that people can bring into our lives. "The people who hurt us," Hotaka continued, his voice tinged with empathy, "are often our greatest teachers. They are the sharp stones on our path. Though they cause pain, they challenge us to grow and uncover our inner strength." Hiroshi closed his eyes, allowing the memories of past hardships to surface. He could see the faces of those who had caused him pain, yet in hindsight, he recognized the lessons they had imparted. "And then there are those who appear when we need them the most," Hotaka said, gesturing towards a majestic tree with deep roots. "Just as the roots of this tree provide support during stormy days, these people offer us strength and comfort in our darkest hours." Hiroshi's thoughts turned to those who had stood by him during his toughest times, their support as unwavering as the roots of the tree before him. Reflecting on Hotaka's teachings, Hiroshi couldn't help but think of his friend Kenji. They had met during a difficult period in Hiroshi's life, when he was grappling with a series of personal setbacks. Kenji had been a stranger then, yet he had extended a helping hand without hesitation. Over time, their bond grew stronger, much like the roots of the tree Hotaka had mentioned. Kenji's unwavering support had been a beacon of hope, helping Hiroshi navigate through his challenges with renewed strength and resilience. This story of Kenji and Hiroshi exemplifies the essence of Hotaka's wisdom. It shows how people come into our lives for a reason, often when we need them the most, bringing with them lessons and support that shape our journey. It's a reminder that every encounter, no matter how brief or painful, has the potential to contribute to our growth and understanding. Now think about your own life. Who has been a vibrant flower, adding fleeting beauty and joy? Who has been a mighty tree, offering steadfast support? And who, despite causing you pain, has taught you valuable lessons? By reflecting on these questions, you can gain a deeper appreciation for the people who have crossed your path and the roles they have played in your life's journey. The key lesson here is to recognize and value the significance of every individual we encounter. They are all part of our life's garden, each contributing in their unique way to our growth and development. Embrace the flowers for their beauty, the trees for their strength, and the sharp stones for the lessons they teach. By doing so, we cultivate a richer, more resilient garden of life, filled with wisdom and compassion. 3. Hiroshi thought of a person who had been his refuge during a delicate period, a solid anchor in the midst of a storm, someone who later left his life, even though he wished they had stayed. We often ponder why certain people come into our lives, their impact so profound that their departure leaves a lingering void. But what if I told you that every person we meet is meant to be part of our journey, that their presence, whether brief or enduring, is no mere coincidence? Imagine standing at the edge of a vast ocean, each wave representing the ebb and flow of people in our lives. Hotaka, a wise elder, once imparted a timeless truth to young Hiroshi. Some remain with us forever. They are like fixed stars in our sky, bright and constant, true friends, family members, or a soulmate. With them, we share the burdens of our days and the joy of our successes. This wisdom speaks to the core of Stoic philosophy, which teaches us to cherish and find meaning in our relationships. As Hiroshi reminisced, he realized the significance of these fixed stars. They are the anchors in our lives, grounding us with their unwavering support and love. Think about those who have been your solid rock during turbulent times. How have they shaped your journey? Have you taken a moment to express gratitude for their presence? Hotaka's words resonated deeply. Recognize and appreciate every person who crosses your path, young hero. Each is an essential part of your story, and you are a part of theirs. Life is an intricate web of destinies, and each encounter contributes to the fabric of your existence. This intricate web is what makes our lives rich and meaningful. Every thread, every person, adds texture and depth to our experiences. Consider the transient relationships, those who come into our lives for a short while. They too serve a purpose. They are like shooting stars, illuminating our sky briefly but leaving a lasting impression. How often do we reflect on these fleeting connections and their impact on our growth and understanding? People come into our lives for a reason, a season, or a lifetime, said an unknown sage. This quote encapsulates the essence of our interactions. Some teach us valuable lessons, others accompany us through specific phases, and a few stay with us forever. Each type of relationship is crucial, shaping our perspectives and enriching our lives. Reflecting on your life, can you identify those who were there for a reason, teaching you lessons that only they could impart? What about those who were there for a season, walking with you through certain chapters of your life? And then, those who remain, lifetime companions, steadfast in their presence. In the vast tapestry of life, every encounter is a stitch that holds the fabric together. Seneca, a prominent Stoic philosopher, once said, "We suffer more often in imagination than in reality." This insight reminds us that our perception of relationships and their endings often brings more pain than the reality of their purpose. How can we shift our mindset to see the value in every interaction, rather than dwelling on their departure? Life's beauty lies in its impermanence. Marcus Aurelius, another Stoic great, advised, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This counsel encourages us to embrace each relationship wholeheartedly, understanding that fate's hand guides these connections. Have you ever wondered about the strangers you pass by daily, the brief conversations that left an impact? These seemingly insignificant moments are threads in your life's fabric. What if each of these encounters holds a hidden lesson or a spark of inspiration? How can we become more mindful of the people we meet, recognizing their role in our journey? Every person we meet is a teacher, a companion, a co-traveler in our life's journey. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, urged us to make the best use of what is in your power and take the rest as it happens. This wisdom applies to our relationships as well. We must cherish and nurture the connections we have while gracefully accepting those that change or fade away. How do you approach the end of a meaningful relationship? Do you cling to the past, or do you find solace in the memories and lessons shared? Embracing the Stoic mindset, we can find peace in knowing that each person played their part in our story. As you reflect on your relationships, past and present, ask yourself, how have these connections shaped who I am today? What have I learned from each person I've met? By contemplating these questions, we begin to see the intricate design of our lives where every encounter has a purpose. People do not come into our lives by chance. Every person you meet is an essential thread in the fabric of your existence, contributing to your growth, understanding, and journey. As you navigate through life, embrace each connection with gratitude and an open heart, knowing that they are part of the grand tapestry of your destiny. How will you honor the relationships in your life today? Thank you all for being here and watching this video on the intriguing topic. People do not come into our lives by chance. Stoicism. What do you think about the idea that every person we meet has a purpose in our lives? Have you ever had an encounter that felt destined or significant? If you're unsure of what to comment, feel free to share a story about someone who has had a meaningful impact on your life and how it influenced your journey. Remember, your experiences and insights can inspire others. I look forward to reading your thoughts and stories in the comments below. 4. Have you ever pondered the notion that every individual who crosses your path does so with a purpose, each encounter weaving a unique thread into the fabric of your life? This timeless wisdom, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, reveals that our relationships and interactions are not mere coincidences but profound opportunities for growth and enlightenment. Know that there are fundamentally three types of individuals who enter our lives: those who support us on the path of our evolution, pushing us to overcome limits and reach new levels of awareness; those who bring a breath of renewal to our inner world, revitalizing our perspectives; and those who encourage us to continue, reinforcing our resolve. The philosopher Epictetus once said, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This is especially true when we consider the people we encounter. Their role, no matter how brief, is crucial. They remind us of the true nature of our path, strengthening our determination to move forward. Hiroshi listened intently, absorbing the wisdom of his master's words, understanding that every person in his life had a purpose, and every encounter held a deeper meaning. This realization aligns with the Stoic belief that the universe operates in a rational and purposeful manner. As Marcus Aurelius, the Roman emperor and Stoic philosopher, wrote, "The universe is change. Our life is what our thoughts make it." By recognizing the significance of each relationship, we align ourselves with this rational order and find meaning in our interactions. But their role is crucial. They remind us of the true nature of our path, strengthening our determination to move forward. This guidance from others, even if momentary, acts as a beacon in our journey. Just as a lighthouse guides ships through turbulent waters, these individuals help us navigate the complexities of life. They might challenge us, provoke us, or comfort us, each interaction serving as a catalyst for our personal development. As Seneca aptly put it, difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor does the body. The challenges we face in our relationships and the lessons we learn from them fortify our spirit. The master's words helped the young novice, who in the following years continued to follow the path illuminated by Hotaka. Every encounter, whether a casual passerby or a lasting life partner, became for him a precious piece in the mosaic of his existence. Through challenges and joys, Hiroshi learned that every person, every experience, brought with it a hidden gift, a precious teaching that contributed to his growth and spiritual fulfillment. This perspective is essential in modern life, where interactions can often seem superficial or fleeting. By embracing the Stoic view that each person has a role in our journey, we can transform our everyday encounters into opportunities for growth. In today's fast-paced world, it is easy to overlook the value of those we meet. We often rush through our days, missing the chance to connect deeply with others. However, by adopting a Stoic mindset, we can approach each interaction with mindfulness and appreciation. The wisdom of Stoicism teaches us to be present and to recognize the potential for learning and growth in every relationship. As Epictetus advised, "He who is not satisfied with a little is satisfied with nothing." By finding contentment and meaning in our connections, no matter how brief or insignificant they may seem, we enrich our lives and deepen our understanding of ourselves and others. Hiroshi's journey reflects this timeless truth. As he encountered diverse individuals, he realized that every person had something to offer. Whether it was a lesson in patience, a moment of joy, or a challenge to overcome, each interaction added depth to his character and wisdom to his soul. This approach can transform our lives as well. By seeing the value in every person we meet, we can cultivate a sense of gratitude and curiosity, making our journey more fulfilling and purposeful. To truly embrace this Stoic principle, we must also learn to let go of our expectations and judgments. Often we categorize people based on our preconceived notions, missing the unique gifts they bring. Instead, we should approach each relationship with an open heart and mind, ready to learn and grow. As Marcus Aurelius advised, "Accept the things to which fate binds you, and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." This attitude allows us to form deeper connections and find greater meaning in our interactions. Recognizing that people do not come into our lives by chance, but with a purpose, can profoundly impact our personal growth and fulfillment. By embracing the wisdom of Stoicism, we can see every encounter as an opportunity to learn, evolve, and strengthen our resolve. As we navigate our paths, let us remember the words of the Stoic philosophers and approach each relationship with mindfulness and gratitude, transforming our lives into a rich tapestry of meaningful connections and experiences. 5 people do not come into our lives by chance. This fundamental belief, deeply rooted in Stoic philosophy, teaches us that every encounter holds a purpose and contributes to the tapestry of our lives. In a bustling city, where every day is a whirlwind of activities and faces, it's easy to dismiss the people we meet as mere coincidences. Yet, Stoicism encourages us to see beyond the surface and recognize the deeper significance of these interactions. A young man named Alex once found himself struggling with the chaotic rhythm of his urban life. He moved to the city for work, leaving behind the familiarity of his hometown and the comfort of known faces. The city was vast, impersonal, and at times, overwhelming. In his quest to find meaning and connection, Alex stumbled upon a small, serene park, a hidden oasis amid the concrete jungle. It was here that he met an elderly man named John, who spent his afternoons feeding the pigeons and reading philosophy books. Initially, their encounters were brief nods and polite smiles. But one day, noticing Alex's weary expression, John struck up a conversation. They talked about the city's challenges, the pressures of modern life, and, eventually, philosophy. John introduced Alex to Stoicism, sharing how it had transformed his perspective on life. He spoke of Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, emphasizing how these ancient teachings could still resonate deeply in today's world. As time passed, Alex found himself visiting the park regularly, drawn not just by the tranquility it offered, but by the wisdom John imparted. One afternoon, John shared a story that had profoundly impacted him. It was about a novice monk who sought enlightenment and came across a wise teacher named Hotaka. The teacher taught him that life is a constant flow of meaningful encounters, each contributing to the unique beauty of our existence. This resonated deeply with Alex, who began to see his urban encounters in a new light. John explained that the Stoics believed every person we meet plays a role in our personal development. Whether they bring joy, challenge, or pain, They contribute to our growth and understanding. This concept helped Alex shift his perspective. He started seeing his colleagues, neighbors, and even strangers on the subway as integral parts of his journey. Each interaction, whether pleasant or difficult, was an opportunity to practice virtues like patience, kindness, and resilience. One day, as Alex walked to work, he noticed a woman struggling with a heavy bag. Remembering John's teachings, he offered to help. They struck up a conversation and discovered they had mutual friends. This chance encounter led to a lasting friendship, reminding Alex of John's words. We do not meet people by accident. They are meant to cross our path for a reason. This new perspective not only enriched Alex's personal life, but also improved his professional relationships. He began to approach conflicts with a calm and open mind, seeking to understand rather than react. This change did not go unnoticed. His colleagues appreciated his newfound patience and empathy, leading to a more harmonious work environment. Reflecting on his journey, Alex realized how each person he met had shaped his path. From his supportive family and inspiring teachers to challenging bosses and kind strangers, every encounter had contributed to his growth. He saw his life as a mosaic, with each person adding a unique piece to the picture. The teachings of Stoicism, as imparted by John, reminded Alex of the interconnectedness of human experiences. In a world where technology often isolates us, these ancient principles brought him closer to others, fostering a sense of community and shared purpose. So, next time you find yourself dismissing an encounter as trivial, pause and reflect. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this person? How might this interaction shape my journey? By embracing the Stoic belief that every meeting is meaningful, you open yourself to a richer, more connected existence. Life is a series of interconnected stories, and each person you meet is a character in yours. The lesson here is profound. Embrace every encounter, for they are not random, but rather significant threads woven into the fabric of your life. Recognize the value in each person you meet and the lessons they bring. By doing so, you not only honor the Stoic principles, but also enrich your own journey, creating a life filled with meaning and connection. As we've talked about this earlier, know that there are fundamentally 3 types of individuals who enter our lives. Those who support us on the path of our evolution, pushing us to overcome limits and reach new levels of awareness. Those who bring a breath of renewal to our inner world, revitalizing our perspectives. And those who encourage us to continue, reinforcing our resolve. 6. The first type of individuals we encounter on our path of evolution are those who support us, akin to the sturdy branches of a tree that help us climb higher and reach new heights. These remarkable individuals are instrumental in our personal growth and development. They consistently challenge us to transcend our perceived limitations, urging us to expand our consciousness and embrace a broader perspective of life. These supportive figures often manifest in the form of mentors, teachers, or friends. They are the ones who offer us invaluable guidance and wisdom, acting as beacons of light in times of uncertainty. Their presence in our lives is not merely coincidental, but rather a pivotal force that propels us toward our highest potential. Mentors, in particular, play a crucial role. They are seasoned individuals who have traversed paths similar to ours and possess a wealth of knowledge and experience. Their mentorship is characterized by their willingness to share their insights and lessons learned from their own journeys. They inspire us to adopt new strategies, think critically, and approach challenges with a resilient mindset. Through their mentorship, we gain the courage to take bold steps, make informed decisions, and navigate the complexities of our personal and professional lives with confidence. Teachers, on the other hand, provide us with the intellectual tools and frameworks needed to understand and interpret the world around us. They ignite our curiosity and encourage us to question the status quo. Through their teachings, we are exposed to new ideas and perspectives that broaden our understanding and stimulate intellectual growth. A great teacher does more than impart knowledge. They instill a passion for learning and a drive to continually seek out new knowledge and understanding. They are the ones who help us realize that education is a lifelong journey, not just a finite phase of our lives. Friends who support us on our evolutionary path are equally significant. These friends are not just companions. They're the ones who see our potential even when we doubt ourselves. They offer emotional support and encouragement, often providing a listening ear and a comforting presence during challenging times. True friends challenge us to be better versions of ourselves, not through harsh criticism, but through genuine concern and constructive feedback. They celebrate our successes and stand by us through our failures, helping us to view setbacks as opportunities for growth and self-improvement. The influence of these supportive individuals often leads us to profound self-discovery and personal development. They help us uncover hidden talents and strengths that we may not have recognized on our own. By pushing us out of our comfort zones, they enable us to realize our capabilities and potential. This process of self-discovery is crucial for personal growth, as it allows us to build a stronger sense of identity and purpose. We begin to understand our values, passions, and goals more clearly, paving the way for a more fulfilling and meaningful life. Furthermore, these individuals teach us the importance of resilience and perseverance. They model how to handle adversity with grace and determination, showing us that setbacks and failures are not endpoints, but rather stepping stones on the path to success. Their unwavering support and belief in us serve as a source of motivation and inspiration, encouraging us to keep striving for our goals even when the journey becomes arduous. In addition to personal growth, the influence of these supportive figures often extends to our professional lives as well. Mentors and teachers in particular can open doors to new opportunities and networks, helping us to advance in our careers. They provide us with the guidance needed to navigate the complexities of the professional world, offering advice on everything from skill development to career transitions. Their insights and connections can be invaluable in helping us achieve our professional aspirations. Moreover, the lessons learned from these individuals often have a ripple effect, impacting not just our own lives but also the lives of those around us. As we grow and evolve, we become better equipped to support and uplift others, continuing the cycle of growth and development. We learn the value of paying it forward, using the knowledge and wisdom gained from our mentors, teachers, and friends to help others on their own journeys. The individuals who support us on our path of evolution are like the sturdy branches of a tree, providing us with the stability and support needed to climb higher and reach new heights. Their influence challenges us to grow, expand our consciousness, and strive for our highest potential. Whether they come in the form of mentors, teachers, or friends, their guidance and wisdom lead us to profound self-discovery and personal development. Through their support, we gain the courage, resilience, and insight needed to navigate the complexities of life and achieve our goals. Their impact extends beyond our own lives, inspiring us to support and uplift others, thus perpetuating a cycle of growth and evolution. If you've made it this far, you understand the profound connections we make in life. Drop a comment saying, "Every encounter matters," to show you're embracing this stoic journey. Stick around. The best is yet to come. Hiroshi 7. The second type of people, those who bring renewal to our inner world, can be likened to a refreshing rain that revitalizes a parched landscape. Picture a dry, cracked earth, desperate for moisture. When the rain finally comes, it soaks into the ground, bringing life back to the soil, allowing flowers to bloom, trees to thrive, and the entire ecosystem to flourish once more. These individuals play a similar role in our lives. These people introduce new ideas, perspectives, and experiences into our lives in a way that is both invigorating and transformative. They challenge us to look at the world through a different lens, often prompting us to reconsider long-held beliefs and assumptions. Their influence encourages us to break free from the rigid patterns and routines that can sometimes stifle our growth and creativity. By inviting us to embrace change, they help us to see the myriad possibilities that lie before us, possibilities that we might have previously overlooked or deemed unattainable. Their presence often brings a sense of excitement and rejuvenation that can be incredibly energizing. When we encounter such individuals, it's as if a spark is ignited within us. We begin to feel a renewed sense of curiosity and wonder about the world around us. This newfound enthusiasm can lead to personal growth and self-discovery as we explore new interests, hobbies, and passions that we might not have considered before. Moreover, these people serve as catalysts for our own personal development. By exposing us to different ways of thinking and being, they help us to expand our horizons and push beyond our comfort zones. This can be a profoundly liberating experience as we begin to realize that we are capable of far more than we ever imagined. The excitement they bring into our lives is not just a fleeting feeling, but a deep-seated sense of renewal that can have lasting impacts on our overall well-being. In addition to inspiring personal growth, those who bring renewal to our inner world also play a crucial role in helping us navigate the challenges and uncertainties of life. Their fresh perspectives can provide us with valuable insights and solutions to problems that we might have been grappling with for a long time. By offering a different viewpoint, they help us to see situations from multiple angles, allowing us to make more informed and balanced decisions. These individuals often possess a unique ability to connect with us on a deeper level, fostering a sense of understanding and empathy that can be incredibly comforting. In their presence, we feel seen, heard, and valued for who we truly are. This emotional support can be a powerful motivator, encouraging us to pursue our dreams and aspirations with greater confidence and determination. Furthermore, those who bring renewal to our inner world often have a knack for encouraging us to embrace our authentic selves. They help us to shed the masks and facades that we may wear to fit in or please others, and instead, encourage us to be true to our own values and beliefs. This process of self-acceptance can be incredibly empowering as we learn to honor our own unique journey and embrace the person we are becoming. In many ways, these individuals act as guides or mentors, gently steering us towards our true potential. They help us to see the beauty and possibility in every moment, encouraging us to live more fully and authentically. Their presence is a constant reminder that growth and change are not only possible, but essential for our overall well-being. It is important to recognize and cherish the people in our lives who bring this sense of renewal. Their impact is often subtle yet profound, like the gentle rain that nourishes the earth. They may not always be aware of the significant role they play in our lives, but their influence is undeniable. By valuing and appreciating their contributions, we can ensure that we continue to grow and evolve, both as individuals and as a collective. Those who bring renewal to our inner world are like a refreshing rain that revitalizes a parched landscape. They introduce new ideas, perspectives, and experiences that challenge us to see the world differently and embrace change. Their presence brings a sense of excitement and rejuvenation, helping us to break free from old patterns and explore new possibilities. They serve as catalysts for personal growth, offering support, guidance, and encouragement along the way. By recognizing and valuing these individuals, we can continue to nurture our own growth and development, ultimately leading to a more fulfilling and meaningful life. I think of navigating the vast, unpredictable seas of life. Amidst the crashing waves and turbulent storms, there exists a beacon of hope, a steady, reliable light that guides us through our darkest times. This light emanates from those extraordinary individuals who encourage us to continue, to keep moving forward even when the journey seems insurmountable. Their unwavering support and reassurance act as our North Star, helping us stay on course when challenges threaten to derail us. These remarkable individuals come in many forms. They might be lifelong friends who have stood by our side through thick and thin, offering their steadfast presence and a shoulder to lean on. Family members, too, often play this pivotal role, grounding us with their unconditional love and faith in our abilities. And sometimes, it's the kindness of strangers or passing acquaintances, a smile from a barista on a tough morning, A few comforting words from a coworker or a compassionate ear from someone we barely know. That can make all the difference. What makes these people so vital to our journey is their ability to see our potential even when we doubt it ourselves. They have an innate talent for recognizing our strengths and reminding us of our worth. When the road gets rough and the horizon seems bleak, their encouragement acts as a powerful antidote to despair. They help us tap into our inner reservoirs of strength and resilience, reminding us that we have the capacity to overcome adversity. Consider the friend who calls us just as we're about to give up on a long-held dream. Their words, full of genuine belief in our abilities, reignite the spark within us. Or the family member who listens without judgment when we pour out our fears and frustrations, providing a safe haven where we can regroup and find our footing again. These moments of support, though they may seem small, have a profound impact. They create ripples of positivity that can change the trajectory of our lives. These supporters are like lighthouses along the shore, casting their light across the tumultuous waters, guiding us safely to harbor. Their light does not waver. It remains constant, a testament to their unwavering belief in us. They understand that encouragement is not just about offering praise, but about fostering a deep sense of confidence and self-belief. They help us to see our setbacks not as failures, but as opportunities for growth and learning. In the face of adversity, it's easy to feel isolated and overwhelmed. The challenges we encounter can make us question our path and our purpose. However, the encouragement we receive from these steadfast individuals serves as a crucial reminder that we are not alone. Their faith in us reinforces our own faith in ourselves. It reminds us that we possess an indomitable spirit capable of weathering any storm. Their influence extends beyond just moments of crisis. They inspire us to adopt a mindset of perseverance and resilience in our daily lives. By embodying the principles of unwavering support and encouragement, they teach us the value of being there for others. We learn from their example the importance of extending kindness and understanding, of being that steady light for someone else. Moreover, the impact of their encouragement is cumulative. Each instance of support adds to a reservoir of strength within us, fortifying our resolve and our ability to face future challenges. We begin to internalize their positive affirmations, integrating them into our self-narrative. Over time, their encouragement helps us to build a more resilient and confident version of ourselves. In a world that often feels chaotic and uncertain, these individuals provide a sense of stability and hope. They are the unsung heroes of our personal journeys, whose quiet acts of kindness and support create profound and lasting change. Their encouragement is a testament to the power of human connection and the profound impact we can have on each other's lives. As we navigate our own paths, let us not forget the importance of these guiding lights. Let us cherish and appreciate those who encourage us and strive to be that source of unwavering support for others. In doing so, we create a ripple effect of positivity and resilience, fostering a community where everyone can thrive. So, the next time you find yourself in a dark place, remember the steady, reliable lights in your life. Draw strength from their encouragement and let it fuel your determination. And whenever possible, be that light for someone else. In a world that can often feel dark and daunting, a little encouragement can illuminate the way forward, guiding us all toward a brighter, more hopeful future. In the grand tapestry of life, every person we encounter holds a unique and indispensable role in our personal journey. These individuals, whether they are family members, friends, colleagues, or even strangers, significantly shape our experiences and influence our responses to the world around us. It's a profound truth that by recognizing and appreciating the myriad ways people contribute to our lives, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own path, allowing us to move forward with greater clarity, purpose, and resilience. Consider for a moment the impact of our closest relationships. Our families, for instance, are often our first teachers. From them, we learn foundational values such as love, kindness, respect, and perseverance. These early lessons serve as the bedrock upon which we build our character. Parents and siblings play a crucial role in molding our perceptions of the world, teaching us through their actions and words how to navigate life's challenges. Their influence is profound and lasting, shaping our behaviors, attitudes, and even our dreams. Friends, on the other hand, add a different dimension to our lives. They are the chosen family, the people we turn to in times of joy and sorrow. Friendships enrich our existence with companionship, support, and shared experiences. Through our interactions with friends, we learn about trust, loyalty, and empathy. They challenge us, celebrate with us, and often provide a mirror through which we can see ourselves more clearly. In their company, we find solace, understanding, and a sense of belonging that is essential to our well-being. Colleagues and professional acquaintances also play a significant role in our journey. In the workplace, we learn crucial skills such as teamwork, communication, and problem-solving. Our interactions with colleagues can inspire us, push us to excel, and help us grow both professionally and personally. The challenges we face together and the successes we achieve as a team contribute to our sense of accomplishment and purpose. Moreover, mentors and leaders in our professional sphere often provide guidance and wisdom that can profoundly impact our career trajectories and personal growth. Even encounters with strangers can leave a lasting imprint on our lives. A kind word from a passerby, a helpful gesture from a stranger, or an unexpected conversation can all contribute to our understanding of humanity and our place within it. These seemingly fleeting interactions can teach us valuable lessons about kindness, generosity, and the interconnectedness of all people. They remind us that we are part of a larger community and that our actions, no matter how small, can have a ripple effect on the world around us. In recognizing the roles these individuals play, we also come to understand that each person we meet is on their own, unique journey. Everyone we encounter carries their own set of experiences, challenges, and wisdom. By appreciating this diversity, we can foster a sense of empathy and compassion that enriches our own lives. We begin to see that our paths are interconnected, and that the support and understanding we offer to others can ultimately enhance our own journey. Furthermore, by reflecting on the contributions of others, we gain insights into our own strengths and weaknesses. We learn to appreciate the qualities that others bring into our lives, and in doing so, we become more aware of the qualities we ourselves possess. This self-awareness is crucial for personal growth and development. It allows us to identify areas where we can improve and to recognize the unique gifts we have to offer to the world. Understanding the impact of others on our journey also encourages us to cultivate gratitude. When we acknowledge the positive influence of those around us, we develop a deeper appreciation for the blessings in our lives. Gratitude has been shown to enhance well-being, reduce stress, and foster positive relationships. By regularly expressing our thanks to those who support and inspire us, we strengthen our connections and create a more positive and fulfilling life experience. Moreover, recognizing the roles of others in our journey can inspire us to pay it forward. When we reflect on the kindness, support, and wisdom we have received, we're motivated to offer the same to others. This creates a cycle of generosity and compassion that not only benefits those around us, but also enriches our own lives. By contributing to the well-being and growth of others, we find a deeper sense of purpose and fulfillment. In essence, every individual we encounter is a part of the intricate mosaic that is our life. Their contributions, whether significant or subtle, help shape our experiences and influence our responses to the world. By acknowledging and appreciating these contributions, we can gain a deeper understanding of our own journey. We can move forward with a clearer sense of purpose, guided by the lessons we have learned from those around us. Ultimately, the recognition of others' roles in our lives is a testament to the interconnectedness of the human experience. It reminds us that we are not alone on our journey, but rather, we are part of a vast and intricate web of relationships that shape and define who we are. Embracing this interconnectedness allows us to navigate our path with greater clarity, purpose, and resilience. knowing that we are supported and enriched by the presence of others. In doing so, we can continue to grow, learn, and thrive, forging a meaningful and fulfilling life. Thank you for joining us in today's video. Before we move on to the next segment, I'd like to take a moment to express my gratitude to you. It's a pleasure to have you as a member of our community. Please feel free to share your story or personal impressions. Alternatively, if you're unsure of what to say, simply leave a comment saying, "I am a newbie," if you've just joined us, or "I am Stoic," if you've been with us for a while. Your engagement not only signifies your presence, but also serves as a significant motivation for us. All right, let's continue this journey together, shall we? 10. Have you ever wondered why certain people cross our paths, providing wisdom and support, or challenging us in ways that spur our growth? It's no coincidence. The universe intricately weaves these encounters into the fabric of our lives, guiding us through its master plan. Embracing this Stoic perspective can transform our understanding of relationships and their profound impact on our journey. In a tranquil monastery high in the mountains, an elderly monk named Takashi shared his timeless wisdom with a young novice named Sora. "Master," Sora inquired, "I often ponder why some people come into my life offering guidance and support while others challenge me in ways I can't quite understand. Do people come into our lives by chance?" Takashi smiled gently, replying, "No, Sora. People do not enter our lives by accident. The universe has a way of guiding us through the presence of others, each person playing a role in our journey. Think of the seasons. Each brings its changes and challenges, yet all are essential for growth." This story beautifully encapsulates a fundamental Stoic principle: the belief that our interactions with others are not random, but purposeful. Recognizing the significance of each relationship, we can appreciate how these connections shape our path and contribute to our personal growth. The universe, in its wisdom, places people in our lives to fulfill specific roles, whether as mentors, friends, or even challengers, each imparting lessons crucial for our development. When we encounter people who guide us, they often provide the wisdom and insight necessary to navigate life's complexities. These individuals, appearing as mentors, teachers, or friends, offer unique lessons and support. Their presence is not coincidental, but a manifestation of the universe's way of helping us grow. Take, for instance, a mentor at work who not only helps us improve professionally but also teaches us resilience and perseverance, or a friend who offers unwavering emotional support, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles. Even brief interactions with strangers can leave lasting impacts, nudging us towards self-reflection and growth. In our daily lives, this Stoic perspective encourages us to view each relationship as an opportunity for learning and development. Consider the colleagues who offer professional guidance, the friends who provide emotional support, or even the strangers whose brief interactions leave a lasting impact. Each connection holds the potential to guide us toward a deeper understanding of ourselves and our place in the world. By embracing this mindset, we become more mindful and appreciative of the lessons others bring, whether through challenges or support. This perspective not only enriches our interactions, but also helps us cultivate a more resilient and compassionate outlook on life. Reflecting on challenging times, the people who guide us can serve as beacons of hope and strength. Their wisdom and encouragement help us navigate adversity with grace and resilience. As we ponder these relationships, we can find solace in knowing that we are not alone in our journey. The guidance we receive from others is a testament to the interconnectedness of our experiences and the shared human journey. Seneca, another Stoic philosopher, wisely remarked, "Sometimes even to live is an act of courage." The support we receive from others can bolster this courage, helping us face life's trials with newfound strength. Moreover, embracing the purposeful nature of our interactions allows us to approach relationships with a sense of gratitude and openness. Instead of viewing challenges as mere obstacles, we can see them as opportunities for growth. The people who test our patience or challenge our perspectives often catalyze significant personal development. By recognizing their role in our journey, we can transform frustration into appreciation and adversity into wisdom. In the hustle and bustle of modern life, it's easy to overlook the profound impact of our interactions. Yet when we pause to reflect, we can see how each person we encounter plays a part in our story. Whether through fleeting moments or enduring connections, these interactions shape our experiences and our understanding of the world. By adopting a Stoic approach, we can navigate our relationships with a sense of purpose and mindfulness, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. Ultimately, understanding that people do not come into our lives by chance but for a reason, we can foster deeper, more meaningful connections. We become more attuned to the lessons each person brings, whether they provide comfort in difficult times or challenge us to grow. As we journey through life, guided by the wisdom of Stoic philosophy, we can appreciate the intricate web of relationships that shape our path, finding strength, solace, and enlightenment in the presence of others. The story of Takashi and Sora serves as a poignant reminder that our relationships are not mere coincidences, but integral parts of our journey. By embracing the Stoic belief in the purposeful nature of these interactions, we can navigate life with greater mindfulness, resilience, and compassion. As Epictetus famously said, "We are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens." Let us choose to see each person we encounter as a guiding hand, leading us towards growth and enlightenment. In a bustling city, a young woman named May constantly felt tested by the people she encountered, whether it was a difficult boss or a challenging colleague. Overwhelmed by these conflicts and obstacles, May sought solace one evening in a quiet park, where she met an old man named Kenji, who radiated a sense of calm wisdom. "Why do I always meet people who challenge me?" May asked Kenji, her frustration evident. Kenji smiled knowingly and replied, "Challenges are a part of our journey, May. The people who test us are not there by chance but to help us grow. Just as a blade is tempered by fire, our character is strengthened by the trials we face." This encounter highlights a crucial Stoic belief: the importance of challenges and the people who bring them into our lives. Epictetus, a renowned Stoic philosopher, stated, "Difficulties are things that show a person what they are." The individuals who challenge us play a vital role in our personal development, pushing us to overcome our limitations and discover our inner strength. In our lives, we often encounter people who test our patience, resilience, and understanding. These interactions, while uncomfortable, are essential for our growth. They force us to confront our weaknesses, refine our virtues, and develop a deeper sense of self-awareness. By viewing these challenges through a Stoic lens, we can appreciate the value they bring to our journey. Consider the demanding boss who insists on perfection. Through their high standards, we learn the importance of discipline, perseverance, and attention to detail. Think about a challenging colleague whose differing perspectives test our communication and conflict resolution skills. These interactions teach us to navigate differences and build stronger, more cooperative relationships. Even the difficult relationships in our personal lives, perhaps with family or close friends, offer invaluable lessons in empathy, forgiveness, and emotional resilience. One modern story that beautifully illustrates this Stoic principle involves a young entrepreneur named Alex. Alex started a tech company and quickly found success, but as his company grew, so did his challenges. He encountered a particularly difficult investor who was never satisfied and always pushed for more. Initially, Alex saw this investor as a constant source of stress and frustration. However, over time, he realized that this investor's relentless demands were forcing him to think more strategically, improve his business model, and ultimately become a better leader. Alex's ability to see the investor not as an obstacle but as a catalyst for growth was a turning point in his career. He learned to embrace the discomfort and use it to fuel his development, echoing the Stoic belief that adversity is an opportunity for growth. By embracing the challenges others bring, we can transform adversity into opportunities for growth. This mindset empowers us to face difficulties with courage and composure, knowing that each trial is a step toward becoming our best selves. As we navigate these interactions, we cultivate a more profound understanding of ourselves and the world around us. Moreover, the people who challenge us also teach us the importance of humility and gratitude. They remind us that growth often comes from discomfort and that every difficult encounter is an opportunity to learn and evolve. By appreciating these lessons, we can develop a more balanced and resilient approach to life. So, how can you shift your perspective to see challenging people as valuable teachers? Reflect on your recent interactions. Who has tested you, and what have you learned from these experiences? By doing this, you start to see the hidden value in every difficult encounter. Consider adopting a Stoic exercise. At the end of each day, review the challenges you faced and identify the lessons they brought. This practice helps you transform daily adversities into valuable insights, fostering a mindset of continuous growth. Ultimately, the lesson here is clear. The people who challenge us are not obstacles but guides, steering us toward personal growth and greater resilience. By viewing these interactions as opportunities rather than setbacks, we can approach life with a sense of purpose and empowerment. Every difficult person we meet and every challenging situation we face are integral parts of our journey, shaping us into stronger, wiser individuals. Embrace these challenges and let them forge you into the person you are meant to become. 12. Amidst the serene landscapes of a small village, a young woman named Aiko found herself struggling with the loss of a loved one. She felt lost and alone, unable to find solace in her grief. One day she met an elderly woman named Yuki, who offered her a comforting presence and a listening ear. "Why do some people seem to know exactly what we need in our darkest moments?" Aiko asked, tears in her eyes. Yuki gently held Aiko's hand. "Because they are sent to us for a reason, Aiko. The universe has a way of bringing comforters into our lives when we need them the most. They remind us that we are not alone and that we have the strength to heal." This story beautifully illustrates a fundamental Stoic principle, the belief that comforters enter our lives with a purpose. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "One of the most beautiful qualities of true friendship is to understand and to be understood." The people who offer us comfort and support play a crucial role in our healing and growth, providing the emotional sustenance we need to navigate life's challenges. Have you ever thought about the people who have come into your life during difficult times? How did their presence impact you? In our lives, comforters can appear as friends, family members, or even strangers who offer kindness and support. Their presence is a reminder of the interconnectedness of our human experience and the importance of empathy and compassion. By recognizing the significance of these relationships, we can find strength and solace in knowing that we are not alone in our struggles. Think about a time when someone's kindness made a difference in your life. What did you learn from that experience? The comforters in our lives help us navigate difficult times with grace and resilience. They offer a safe space for us to express our emotions, providing the understanding and support we need to heal. Their kindness and empathy remind us of the beauty of human connection and the power of shared experiences. Marcus Aurelius, another great Stoic philosopher, once said, "Accept the things to which fate binds you and love the people with whom fate brings you together, but do so with all your heart." Can you recall a moment when fate brought someone into your life just when you needed them the most? By appreciating the comforters in our lives, we can cultivate a deeper sense of gratitude and compassion. We learn to value the support we receive and to extend the same kindness to others in their times of need. This perspective fosters a sense of community and mutual support, enriching our lives and the lives of those around us. How do you show gratitude to the comforters in your life? Have you ever considered how you can be a comforter to others? In challenging times, the comforters we encounter provide a beacon of hope and strength. Their presence reminds us that we have the resilience to overcome adversity and the capacity to heal. By embracing the support they offer, we can navigate our challenges with greater confidence and courage. Epictetus, a Stoic philosopher, taught us that we are not disturbed by what happens to us, but by our thoughts about what happens to us. How can changing our perspective on the presence of comforters in our lives transform our experience of hardship? In conclusion, the Stoic belief that people do not come into our lives by chance offers a powerful perspective on relationships and human interactions. By recognizing the purpose and significance of each encounter, we can approach our relationships with greater mindfulness and appreciation. Whether through guidance, challenges, or comfort, the people we meet play a crucial role in our personal growth and development. By embracing this Stoic principle, we can cultivate a more resilient, compassionate, and fulfilling life. How will you embrace the support and presence of comforters in your journey? In conclusion, the moral of our story is simple yet profound. People do not come into our lives by chance. Every encounter, no matter how brief or intense, enriches our journey. Life is a magnificent voyage of discovery, and each person we meet brings a unique gift. Some leave unexpectedly, others might challenge us, but each one fulfills a role in meeting our needs or desires. True wisdom lies in embracing every encounter with an open heart and learning from the lessons life presents us. As we strive toward our goals, we inevitably face challenges and trials that may leave us feeling helpless. It is precisely in these moments that the universe sends us individuals who provide the courage and support we need. Their encouragement strengthens us to continue our journey and overcome obstacles. As Hotaka wisely said, "Every encounter is a musical note. Listen carefully to the melody revealed through the people who cross your path. Find beauty in the harmony of human connections. Remember, whether it is love, a special friendship, or a passing acquaintance, each encounter has the power to change us forever." Thank you for watching. If you found value in this video, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel, Stoic in Your Life. Don't forget to turn on notifications so you never miss our upcoming videos. Stay inspired and keep embracing the wisdom of Stoicism in your daily life.